Oh, oh, oh. Hello. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Welcome to your CashApp blog. Sorry for the delay. As y'all can see, I was on the road again. I guess y'all can hear me. See. Thank you, Ladybug. Hey, Mona Lisa. I just emailed you back, as a matter of fact. I just got back to my room. Um, let's see. Hold on. I'm going to get started in just a second. Hi, everybody. Okay, we got the list. So I'm gonna start with. I heard, oh, the truth's coming out tonight. We're gonna start with. Just gotta ask somebody. So I got Destiny first. We're gonna do a general. So if you're here, Destiny, I didn't forget about you. So Destiny, Danny, Taisha, Shy, Regina, Apollonia, Yasmin, Tara, Mona Lisa, Bianca, Maisha, LaMichael, Janae, Miriam, and Jeannie. Jeannie. I'm always so nervous. I have anxiety about your name now. Even though I love your name. Okay, Jeannie. So, here we go. Destiny, general message. Thank you for your patience. Never a dull moment with There's That Tarot. Everything's gonna be okay, Destiny. Everything's gonna be alright. I'm not sure why I said that with an accent. You'll eventually move on from something, from someone. What is this, Eight of Cups? Whoever the Father of Knives is, this King of Swords. You may find some. Ooh, you're gonna find something out about this person. Has this already happened? This hasn't happened yet. There's someone that you're gonna find out what they've done, who they've been outside of your presence. Y'all can hear me? Who they've been outside of your presence. Y'all can hear me? I don't have the mic, so I try to talk as loud as I can. But you're gonna find out some things about this person, and I see you making a decision about your connection with them and standing on it, like standing on business when it comes to this person. This could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Especially if this person has, like, you could have met this person like just out and about, and it was just like they could have been like, "Ooh, I gotta have it," but there wasn't no plan behind it. This person could have had things going on that it's like, you know, goodness well, you weren't supposed to be talking to me, but they was like, well, you know, I couldn't pass it up. You know, that's kind of, you may not know that that's how things came together with this person, but it is. It had, like, I always like to ask men, like, is there anybody who would be upset and who have a right to be upset about you trying to hook up with me right now? This person had that. And the same rope that they tried to take to lasso you in is the same rope that's about to be having tied up. But you'll move past this. This is not I don't think this is gonna make a big dent in history. Okay. Not in the grand scheme of things. Danny. Danny. A lot is about to happen next. After this breakthrough, there's doors that are going to be opening to you, like the advantages that you may have not had before that are going to be opening for you. Congratulations. What's next for Danny after this breakthrough? You may have a feeling that something is coming next. So it's kind of like enjoy. If you have any kind of downtime, enjoy that while it lasts, because things could be about to get busy for you. Somebody is falling in love with you in the background too. It's like as they see you enjoying and people enjoying you and life just flowing for you, or they feel this energy, it is making them somebody got regrets about you, about losing you. So you'll have exes like, damn, Danny doing great without me, or something like that. Any intuitive abilities that you have are going to be strengthening, as well as you deal with like different people. You may even find yourself wanting to go your own way after you see some of the It's kind of like you don't want to lose your soul. The more money we make, kind of thing. What's the saying? What is it? To gain the world and lose your soul. You're gonna start seeing stuff like that as you move to the higher levels. Peace is gonna become very important to you. But all of this is like you're learning things as you elevate in status. But this is a lucky time for you. This is a lucky time for you. Can y'all hear me? A lot of stuff you're going, like, things are really about to balance out for you financially. If you're having any struggles, you're just gonna notice that that's not an issue. And I don't know, it's like a lot of pain that you may have been harboring as well. I see you letting that go, like a lot of, past hurts or something like that. You're gonna be moving like you got a lot to lose. And you will have people, yeah, you're gonna be avoiding this is either like people who are not doing as well as you. I don't know if that's what that is, or like low vibrational energy, that argumentative, combative drama. Like, you're gonna start moving like you got shit to lose. If you haven't already, it's gonna like double down on that. You could be avoiding like mooching type of energy too, because you will have some kiss asses around you. Or you looking like Big Mama. So people, I don't know if they coming with their hand out, or if there's any kind of entitlement on you, or if people will just be trying to kiss your ass to give the peace. Danny has, I think, 2 more questions. What was this client's true intentions? did we answer the question in the first question? What was this client's true intentions? Hey, Aisha. Danny. So we're on question number 3 for Danny. What was this person's true intentions? This person could have had someone else in their ear. There's something about them not really intending to get involved at all. They did not. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know what the client relationship was like, or what they are a client of, but it's kind of like if I get involved with you for kind of like I plan on going my own way, but you seem to be a useful resource for this thing that I have in mind. So it's not really about you that I'm getting involved with you. It's about me. Didn't I say you was about to start seeing like what is it, to gain the world and lose your soul? They were in something for them. It wasn't like about really getting involved. It was about like getting what they needed and going. I don't know if that was the point. Maybe this is not a bad thing. But this is somebody who seems to like to work solo, or they were trying to cut somebody out of the equation. There seems to be like people involved here. It's like somebody. It could be that this person was trying to maneuver their way into like only having not having to be dependent on other people. But it looks like this person was trying to like stay alive, you know? There could be something like being in this industry could have really tainted this person's innocence in a way, like the way that they used to look at things. So this is somebody who's trying to fight to get to a place. I mean, even if it's dog eat dog, because there's a little bit of that here. It was more about their freedom in some way. But they will snake too. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who's not unfamiliar with getting it how they live. If that makes any sense. Will your leave of absence get approved by the end of June? I'm not seeing that. No. I'm not seeing it get approved. I don't know if production slows down because you're not there or how big of a role you play. But there could be an unexpected outcome with this. So I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know what your relationship is like with HR. Or if you have to fight for like every little thing with this job. Of course, we all have to do a certain amount of code switching, you know, at work, but there's something about you having to protect yourself on this job, protect your position. So I'm not seeing an approval. I'm seeing it kind of being out of your hands, like not being in your control. Taisha. Whatever comes out, Taisha. Am I talking too soft? Somebody may be revealing their feelings to you soon. could be too late, you know. It's like, well, probably would have been nice to hear this from this person sooner, or experience this from this person sooner. Somebody got a lot of emotion for you, but it's been weighing on them. Yeah, he keep coming up. He may have even blamed you for walking away. Anything else? Since it seems like you don't want to hear about him. What else for Taisha? You're different than before, though. With whoever may approach you from your past, it's like you stand with more conviction nowadays. And it's like you got, it could go this way or it could go this way. You know, you can get it the good way or you can get, it's kind of like, we can go with God or we can bear arms. I don't know. You got like this, you know, pick your poison type of energy with people nowadays. Because you're no longer like, mm, you're no longer blindly giving to things anymore, okay? Or ignoring people's shortcomings is what it looked like, or like ways that they refuse to change. And you're happier because of this, honestly. Like you may notice growing around you in a way that they didn't before because you're not giving the best parts of you away to people who weren't giving you the best parts. Or, you know, couldn't reciprocate. Or just didn't. So things can actually be moving a lot faster, a lot smoother for you nowadays because it's like not so much interruption in your energy from people who ain't doing enough. Yeah, this is beautiful energy. You can find yourself being more productive, stable. I'm getting like a lot of contentment with you. Like things aren't as hard. It doesn't take as much energy as it used to. You the big queen. Okay. You can go your own way. Yeah, people have to meet you where you at this point. And that's what makes you big mama. People have to meet you where you're at. This isn't about you overcompensating or you know you don't have to go any further than you. You're right where you need to be. Energetically, whatever it is, it's like you're gonna have to come over here. And in order to come over here, there's a sign at the door. And it's like there's a list of things. But it's not like the list is like unreasonable. It's not like, okay, well, you have to build me a skyscraper mansion. And blah, blah, blah. It's nothing like that. Decency, integrity, respect. You know what I mean? It's not, this is human shit that people act like it's just beyond them. So, yeah, I like this energy for you. I like this energy for you. It's very triggering to your past, by the way. Consideration. It's simple. Let's see. I love you too. That was a funny reading. Good one. Good, funny reading. Shy. What are her feelings towards you? lot that's been left unsaid between the two of you. Because she seems to be kind of not moving. I don't know. Where are y'all at right now? Are y'all trying to make things better? So it's kind of like, okay, let's put we can put the past behind us. That's kind of what this is giving. But it's not that I don't still think about the what's left unsaid between us. It actually, I'm still at that crossroads. I'm just not bringing it up no more. Something like that. This is like when your partner cheat on you and y'all try to move past it. And yeah, it's like it still comes up for me, but I'm not going to slap you in the head with it every morning. Something like that. It's kind of like a let's just not talk about it. I don't know what this is though. But she wants to let a lot. Yeah. I think she wants to start over. It's like, I don't want to fight. Let's just put that behind us. But then I think about it sometimes. And it gets me down. And I don't know what to do with those feelings. This is like a flip-flop. This is like, you hurt me. And I still love you. But I can't look at you right now. That's kind of what it's giving me. It's very woman. Okay. So it's kind of like, I don't know. That's what she's feeling. I don't really know. I'm kind of back on my bullshit, but at the same time, yeah. Let's see. Apollonia. The more time you spend in the present moment, the better. I think they say the past gives us depression, the future gives us anxiety, but the present, you know, just moment by moment. So it's the only moment that really counts. You don't want to miss it. There may be something about you getting out of your comfort zone in the near future. This could involve travel, like, or just not worrying about things the way that you do, the way that you worry about stuff sometimes. Getting out and getting fresh air whenever you're feeling like overwhelmed. This is like, it feels like steps that you need to start taking, or habits that you need to start implementing when you're not feeling okay. Like being your own best friend, because I'm hearing that. I took a vow because from now on I'm going to be my own best friend. I don't know what that's about. But it's not always someone who can make you feel better in every moment. We have to be there for ourselves. And a lot of times in the hardest moments, you're going through it by yourself. Even if you have a partner, everybody can't be there for everything. And it's not always designed that way either, for someone to always be there or something to always make us feel better. Sometimes there's something about you being more reliable to yourself and not taking things so hard, because it's not the end. Like, something is only looking at the endings as beginnings, and it's gonna like trick your mind. Mm. Oh man, this reminded me of a story that I was told today about, let's just say, resilience. Trust me, um, people going through it out here. Okay, and I can't give someone else's full testimony, but I will say that your strength, and it's not that you have to always be strong like that, especially, I don't know if you, especially if you're a black woman, but a woman, period, it's not about you having to be strong all the time. Sometimes being able to show somebody your true colors, you never know who you could be helping by even telling your story. I'm not saying go online and do a tell all or a story time. I'm not saying not. But you would be surprised at the blessings that come to you when you are not afraid to be human. So there's something about being able to catch yourself before you fall, but your truth, your vulnerability is more of your strength than trying to be strong and like hold it in, or what, however we've been taught to be strong. It's something about your true colors shining through that. This is so crazy. This card says you are not your emotions, but that doesn't mean be afraid to let them show. Why do I feel like I want to cry? That's your beauty. And shout out to Theresthattarot, because he said something like that. He was like, me getting online and being myself is the reason why I'm as successful as I am. And I could not agree with him more. Um, Sometimes you have to, like the testimony that I heard today, y'all. We can't compare trauma, we can't compare pain, but to see the resilience of this individual, it makes me want to cry. So the present moment counts. Whatever happened back there, it happened. Maybe so you could share it with someone else. Maybe, I don't know. We don't know why things happen in life, but there's something about you remembering that you're still here. Okay, and let those colors shine through, because you don't know who you could be helping. And I feel like that's what get out of your comfort zone is about. Okay, and it's gonna free you to let those true colors shine. So stop making me cry right now. I'm just playing. Regina, sorry, I kind of skipped you there because Apollonia was like, nope, me first. I'm just playing. Regina, what do you need to know right now? You're very welcome, Regina. Regina. L is all the way you look at me. How do you feel about this person? Somebody wants you, but you... Yeah, so this could be somebody who you've already dealt with before. It's given, have they changed? Because maybe they came at you the wrong way before. And you're going to be like, how did you find your way back in my life? Yeah, you had got rid of this person, but somebody wants you back for sure. It looks like they have made some changes. If they were dealing with someone else, I don't see that going on anymore. There could be like a mother of the child type of thing. It looks like they've released themselves from at least like whatever that relationship is. If they were a big disappointment to you, it's like they've been working on changing those ways about themselves that caused that. They can't think of it's like they want to be next to you. Especially if you brought peace into this person's world, if you brought like normalcy, okay. A lot of people don't know about peace, and you could like have a nice thread, count your house, smell good, all of the things this person may have. Sometimes people think peace is boring, and this person, yeah, they wasn't on that. They appreciate all of that about you now. They're like, oh, I forgot what it was like to, be able to sleep good around somebody, or it's like something like that. Somebody's realizing that that's not boring. That is what they should be doing, because adult. So I don't know. Your advice. You may not want to deal with this person, to be honest with you. And that's your choice, because some people don't bring you drama into your life the first time. Some people don't have to like learn this big old lesson about how to treat people. Some people just know how to treat you. So you may not have any leniency with this person, and that's your right. Because adult, you know, we've all had time to learn. They like, heaven must be like this. It must be like. They miss that piece, okay? Yasmin, when things get better with what? First of all, whatever comes out. And then when things get better with the sad, with your sad. Whatever comes out, it's something about you kind of going with the flow of things, not trying to force anything, even if you feel like, excuse me, like a pull on you. And when I say a pull, I mean like, on the paths, Wow. Like you may go through that. Is this you? It's like you are recovering from something. Like pieces coming back into your life or into your life. And either it's worrying someone else that you're at peace, that tried to put you in a third party situation, or you could have been a part of something, maybe whether you knew it or not, and you are getting to the point where you don't need a drama in your life no more. Like sometimes we get addicted to things that are not good for us. And again, like peace can feel like there's not enough going on, but really that should be the default. So I don't know which way that goes, but either way, you recovering from it, and you kind of settling into the peaceful part. You could be becoming more of an introvert, like really enjoying your privacy, building other communities to. I don't know. It's like you're starting to move on from something that it just seemed like it was drama. Yeah, natural disaster, risk, frustration, like survival mode type of energy. That's not a. It's like something about yeah. You could have been trying to keep a promise to somebody who took you through all of this, and it's like, was that worth it? You know what I mean? It's like if this is what it comes with, and we ain't even made it nowhere near the finish line. Is this the situation for me? Because it looks like you gained a lot more not dealing with this. I think it's like you're staying optimistic, but something about you not allowing like what you want it to be. Don't mistake what you want it to be with what it is. Especially if this involves another person. Will things get better with you in the Sag? Let's see. Let's see. Will things get better with you in the Sag? It's like yes and no. It's like it will, and then it does like this sways like a tree. The Sag is kind of. It looks like they're wanting to like move on, but their feelings may be keeping them from doing that. They're heartbroken about it. They're heartbroken. This person is heartbroken. So it's kind of like their emotions keep them from knowing what to do really about this. you see how it could work, but you also are experiencing more fear from them. Maybe they have to get over somebody else or something from their past they struggle with. Things are moving slow between the two of you. There's trust issues, maybe on your part or their part. They are still stuck on something that happened before y'all's relationship, too. I'm gonna give you advice about the sad. They could be offering you a whole lot of like what you don't want and not enough of what you may actually need in this connection. They got some ghosts in their closet, you know, and be confident in whatever decision you decide to make, but look at what you're being offered by this person. Really look at it. Put a name to it. Okay, am I being offered a relationship? Okay, what does that relationship entail? Is that okay with me? Is that resonating? Am I being offered a whole bunch of excuses and drama? Am I just being offered some dangling? Am I being, what is it? And how do you feel about it? And be confident on like what you decide to do about that. Especially if this is a third party situation. Um, Even if just energetically, because this person is like brought their ex to your house energetically, you know what I'm saying? I would just, or they're something about their past. They bring it with them. And energy matters too. I mean, yeah. It's hard to have that connection if the energy ain't right. Tara. Tara has a few questions. I'm gonna do all your questions together. If you haven't heard your name yet, you will. Does it say what did they think about my offer letter? I can't see the screen. I saw that. What do you need to know about your offer letter? I love you, Lionel. They're reviewing a lot of offers right now. And they may find some, I don't know, how can I say this? Excuse me. um, is overqualified the word I'm looking for? This ain't my lingo, but you say you just got the job waiting on the paperwork. They feel like you're overqualified, like they can't exploit you. You know how some jobs that they like you until you do it too good. This could be a future prediction. To be honest with you, um, I'm not telling you to shrink yourself at all, but you could be one of the people that vibrate real high in the place. You know how to capitalize in situations. You seem to be able to take on a lot while still coming off like relaxed. Um, it's hard to trip you up. I don't know if they're looking for a way to do any of this, but I feel like these are things that they're going to realize once you are on this job. Um, but overall, I think that you're very overqualified. Um, maybe you need to keep your eye open while you're there. You know, they're gonna feel like you hit the target every time, whatever it is the job entails. They're gonna be like, Tara, get the shit done. Okay. Tara did not come here to play. You said they fought you getting paid. Yeah, it's something about them not being able to like rob you, exploit you, and it's like, so you thought I was gonna do my job for less? I'm not here to appease you. Yeah, they don't feel like you get what you want too. I had to think about it. Like, wait a minute, what are their intentions? Like that question kind of got me for a minute. Yeah, I had a big temper tantrum about that not too long ago. And then I got what I needed. And look at this. It says inducement, persuasion, bribe, temptation, and she's holding money out. That's definitely the issue. But again, I said don't shrink yourself. If you know what you bring to the table, you do. And it's something about your energy that gets it done. Because somebody could be just as qualified as you, but you still do it better. Blah, blah. Well, I successfully moved home in July. That's always fun, right? You'll get it done. What is it? You may have felt this coming, felt something coming, even if you didn't like really think about it or think, why am I having this feeling now? I feel like something's about to change. Um, but I do see you coming to a peaceful solution. Yeah, something's gonna come through for you, and you'll be able to make a clean break and get back to focusing on yourself. You're gonna feel stable in the new home too. You may not even realize how much, I don't know, this is going to be necessary for you. You said you did have a feeling of moving, but on your own time. Yeah, it be happening like that. I had the same thing before. My old landlord was like, well, I know it's a few days before Christmas, but we wanted to let you know. Like, what the fuck? But it worked out. So I feel like this is working out for you too. It's not gonna be like this big struggle. It's like you're actually gonna be moving on to something better. But it's something about you keeping your vibration high. Like, don't worry about things. You got a 60-day notice. Honey, God need 24 hours. I mean, less than that. You know what I'm saying? But I know that you need to stay in that frame of mind. Like, God don't need time. We be thinking about time. God don't need time or your help. He just needs your cooperation. Let's see. You say your daddy keep telling you not to worry, so you've been trying to work. Yeah. God, I give thanks that for the perfect house in the perfect way at the perfect time. You know my template. I like a nice bay window. I don't know, whatever you like. But put in your request. And it doesn't mean do nothing after that, but don't obsess about it. Because when I tell you I did that in the moment I felt like giving up, I literally said it out loud. I said, God, I want to give up right now. I do. And in the same moment, I said, no, I have the perfect house in the perfect way, the perfect time is going to happen for me, and I'm deserving of this. And what I tell you, within the hour of me saying that, the place that I wanted, they were like, you can come sign if you want to. And I looked up, I was like, God, you play so much. You really be doing a lot. No, I'm just playing. So, he said the tighter you grip, the faster. Yeah, oh, God. Okay. You said you got that from me. You got the perfect apartment. Yes, 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 yes. You just got to lift your spirits. Because it's not that you won't get discouraged. I mean, but when you remember, when you felt God's love, when you felt that presence in your life, it's right there, and you just reach for it. Like, what the hell is I worried about? He's like, oh, okay, now we can work with that. He, she, however you believe, you know. He do not play by his kids, okay? That's a real daddy. Yeah. Everything always works out for you. Duh. Alright. Love life for the next, girl, not the next 90 days. Let's see. Justice. I like that being your first card. The right partner, in the right way, in the right things, at the right time. Ease, love, and happiness. Let's see. What does your love life look like for the next 90 days? I mean, I like the energy that's coming out. A Leo could be of significance. Justice, the Strength card, the Six of Pentacles. Hmm. Is this an ex of yours? Yes. What you mean you about to move on? I don't know. Maybe this person has been hearing things about you. You know, sometimes some men, not all men, have this thing where it's like they can feel you about to move on. You got an ex that's going to be feeling that. And they was out living whatever life they chose, honey. Wasn't worried about you at all. But the moment they feel like things really about to go to the wayside, it's like that's signaling them as if you was waiting for this person or that you were supposed to be. And they're like, "What you mean? Like, you're an important part of this puzzle for me. You can't just leave." But they were living whatever life they chose. So it's like they feel like, I mean, why you ain't tell me? What the? I feel like you would be so surprised at who this is. Like, so was I supposed to alert you? So you must be moving on with your life. Is that what it is? You moving on with your life? Yes, you could be getting into a relationship in the next 90 days. I'm seeing home energy too. Okay, so this could be your new house. Okay. You're focused on other things. What's coming into your love life in the next 90 days? People who ain't moved on. What about this Four of Wands energy? It's like they need proof that you're moving on with your life. So you gonna let me go? I didn't know you were here, sir. I didn't even know you were still here. I see you really letting go of the past in the next 90 days. And it's like weighing on them. Because they can feel like an emotional, like, I don't know, man. They were holding on to some kind of remnants of this with you. So what does this mean? Because by the time the bat signal goes off for them, something is already on its way. So what? I want to know what that is. Ooh, the Magician. You have big energy and love just coming into your life. Period. Something you manifested. Virgo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Gemini, possibly. That's why you got exes coming back because, hey, lady, I want to be your man. You do got somebody coming in. This could be within the next 7 months. But there's big energy coming towards you in love. You're not gonna be single in a minute. This is gonna be within a year. Okay. Yep. Aries, Gemini, Sag, possible Virgo, Aquarius. You were actually first, Destiny. You were the first question. I went ahead and put that out there. I wanna be your man. Is that all of Tara's questions? Let's update the list, and then I'm gonna go to. Okay, hold on. Let me update the list. Mona Lisa is next. I wanna be your man. Let's go with this. I'm updating the list, y'all. Give me a second. So this might be a two-part. All right. So we got Mona Lisa, Bianca, Maisha, Michael, Janae, Miriam, Jeannie, Emilsa, Kimmy, Andrea, Sarah, Lynn, Tara, Necessary Truths, Sherry, Ivana, Danye, Shy, Kiara, Aja, Kola, Danny, Natasha. So we on Mona Lisa now. All right, Mona Lisa. Hello, my darling. Let's see. Let's see what the verdict is. I'm seeing an offer being made, but it may not be what you want from this job. Somebody crashing out in the back of your life, by the way. Okay, I'm trying to sift through that. This happens a lot with you. um, how are you? Let me see. Give me the verdict on this job. The Wheel of Fortune. I am seeing an offer here. But you may feel a little detached from it, maybe not so excited, maybe not so confident about it, but happy about it at the same time. I don't know. Well, why is it that you, I don't know, I feel the need to like dig a little deeper. Why is the mixed feelings? It could end something else for you. Or like significantly change it. He said your ex still scratching in the corner real bad. So you're gonna have to make a choice with this verdict. For this job, it's gonna, it comes with like a this or that type of thing. Like scheduling could be, something could be tough in the future when it comes to having that job and being able to do other things. Let me see. It's possible if y'all can't work something out that works for both of you. They would. You know what I mean? Because for them, it's not personal. For them, it's just the company. You know what I mean? And if that's, it's kind of like, if something like that happens, which I'm not saying it will, I'm not trying to put that out there, but it's something about you being able to rely on yourself, which is really going to stand out to you, because it's like we can only take jobs as far as we can take them, but when we have, I don't know, maybe entrepreneurship is going to be something that you, could be the future for you, you know, and not to become too heavily reliant on anybody's thing, you know what I'm saying? You say your anxiety's through the roof. I would prepare for the best and the worst case scenario, because they have been looking into new hires there as well, or some kind of like narrowing down of process here. There's some kind of evaluation going on. Okay. don't have anything to worry about though. Is what I want to say to you. Yes, I did ask. Bianca. General for you and your boyfriend. I love you too, Mona Lisa. You're welcome. Hey, Amanda. Let's see. Bianca. General message. You and your boyfriend. He loves you. He could be like a wish come true in his life. There could be something else or someone else that he's not talking about. Is this a past person? He may harbor feelings for a past person, or something could have come up for him recently. It's not something that he's acting on, but it's kind of like something that's come up. Like, I don't know, you scroll, you see your ex, you bump into that Walmart, something like that. This is somebody who ran off on him, hurt him. And he may have never got out of his feelings about that. Whoever is popping up in his energy made him have to be fine by himself. You know, it taught him a lesson in like independence. But I don't know if he still deals with like the heartbreak from that. You know, it's like the one that got away or the one that played him type of thing. But this seems like some internal stuff going on with him. He feels like you are a new start after like a failure in his life. After something he had a lot of regrets about. You may have been unsure about some things about him. You may have known about his past as well. But you chose to kind of like, let's move forward from all of that together type of thing. But they could be a little bit kind of like feeling out of sync lately with him. And wondering like what's going on with him. He's been in his feelings about something. That's what it is. I feel like the two of you will be okay. This is just like a little blip in the timeline, but I don't know. We all go through things internally. I'm not saying he's pining for an ex. I feel like something's coming up for him though. That is kind of like pointing him in the direction of like continuing like healing from whatever that is. Okay. He's got trouble in his past. Okay. Or things that still trouble him about his past. But I feel like it's more about him than the other person. But I don't know, it's something triggering him. Yeah. It's like he said, I come apart, but now I'm fine. I'm okay now. Like he's having like moments. It's something like that. But I'm not saying like, oh, he cheated on you and nothing like that. I just feel like he's, I don't know, man shit. You know, he's going through some internals. We never really get to see how they really took heartbreak and things like that. Ooh, that is beets and ginger. That is not a good thirst quencher. Maisha. Did I do Maisha already? I did Maisha already. Right? Did you have two? Oh, I did Taisha. You know, y'all be getting y'all confused. So we're going to do Maisha. Thank you, Martin. I've been complaining about this stuff all day. Thank you. Maisha. Whatever comes out, what is you? I heard the word dilemma, but not like a bad thing. You may feel like you can only rely on yourself for real anyway, and you could be standing up. So there could be something that has recently or will be pushing you in a direction of like fighting, standing up for yourself, fighting for your rights. Um, and so you're gonna be taking a chance on yourself because it's like, well, shit, I've been doing everything on my own anyway, so it's something like that. And it's like, well, if I don't have the support or whatever that I'm looking for, it's still better to do it on my own than to do it with the wrong people or to be in bad company. And I even see you fighting through any insecurities and like wondering whether or not you are ready for whatever this shift is, this change is. You are. You're good enough as you are right now. And you don't always have to act on everything right then and there. And I don't know, how can I say this? What the fuck? Somebody said, yeah, you're a single mother, I'm sure of it. When you find my kids, let me know, child. What is going on the internet? So, feeling like you gotta do too much. Was that you that said that? Who the fuck was that? Was you the one that said that? I'm sorry, Maisha. Let me get out the comments. This is about you being like, look, I don't have to listen to you. I don't have to do things this particular way because you said that I have to do them this way. It's not even about it being a new day and age. It's just, it's your life. It's your prerogative. It's what you want to do. And it's something about you being like, I'm here. This is where I am right now, and that's okay. I may not be here, or I may not be this, or I may not be that, but I am here, and that's okay. What I'm doing, something like that. Um, don't feel like you have to get everything, every little single thing done in a day. I don't know if you're like overproductive sometimes, but and something about you getting outside more, eating healthier more as well. And somebody wants to declare their love to you. You said you're a single mother. Oh, I was like, I read that wrong. Something about it was like not such a big deal. I don't know if you get kind of worked up about things, but this is saying kind of give yourself a break, relax, get outside. Yes, you do have rights. You could be one of the people where it took you a long time to like really speak up for yourself or something like that. Maybe you weren't the super outspoken, bold person, and you're kind of getting your feet wet with that, so you may have hit the gas a little too hard. Like, you know what? Well, I do everything on my own anyway, but it's like, that's okay. There's a lot of people that's doing everything on their own. Yes, you do have rights. Yes, you can exercise them. No, it's not too late. Um, it's kind of like you're right, but it feels, how something is new to you, so you're just a little more amped about it. But it's really like, no, you're right. Welcome. It's something like that. Everything is fine though. That's something that you need to know. Maybe that's something you need to remind yourself often. Like, everything is fine. Everything is going to be okay as well. All right, babies. LaMichael. I'm sorry for the interruptions, Maisha. Is that you though? You know what? Are you Maisha? Because I am so sorry if that's you. Am I the slowest person on the internet right now? I am so sorry. Is that you? I'm like, who is this commenting on your reading? My bad. My bad. LaMichael. I thought somebody was disrespecting you, Maisha. All right. Welcome, Michael. You could be a father one day and play the role of a father figure. Random. Or there's a wish of yours when it comes to like family and connection that is going to come true if that's something that you do wish for. This could also be something about your childhood that's surfacing. This could be a childhood wish of yours. You could be very much like a free thinker or like free. I'm here free from desire. My innocence is purified. I don't know if you know that song, but it's about like free from desire. Mind and senses purified. Like you don't have the same thing. It's like the things that make other people tick don't make you tick. You know, you got your own mind. You have your own way. You're not confused. You're not lost. You're at peace. I don't know. I don't know what happened here, but it's like I heard, set the captive free. You are one of the free ones, LaMichael. Money's about to improve for you too. You're no longer held from your. Yeah, be quiet when this happens too. I wouldn't make it obvious. I would, you know, come up with a plan for your future when it comes to your finances. I wouldn't go jumping in any new relationships when this happens for you. Plan out your future. Enjoy your money, but do plan out your future because this is just like the beginning. You don't want to be drained before you can get where you're going. You can already have a pretty reserved nature about you. And I'm not saying that would change, but it's like if you keep that mystery about you, a lot more things will be revealed to you than you have to reveal. If that makes any sense. So it's kind of sneaky, but it's necessary. I'm seeing people kind of be annoyed with with something when it comes to you. Yeah, you're gonna come up, and you're gonna be avoiding the people with a hand out. You gotta come up coming for you, and people are going to be annoyed with the fact that it feels like you're holding out. Because energy also is money, so people can feel it when something's gotten better for you, and you will have people who are low key jealous that are annoyed with the fact that they can't kind of like be there with you. But I see you shutting a lot of this out. Like this is like breaking generational curses if there hasn't been like a lot of wealth in your family or a lot of college graduates or whatever this is. It's like you're breaking a chain, and you you're going to be in a position where people could rely on you, but everybody shouldn't be able to, if that makes any sense. So there's a need for you to kind of keep your blessings to yourself. You know, play dead, play broke, something like that here. And I wouldn't worry about like romantic relationships right now. I keep getting that. Get where you want to get right now, because in this unassuming nature that you have, this sweet, it's like you got a sweet, dreamy type of demeanor, kind of aloof, like you don't really know what's going on. Like keep going with that, because you're gonna a lot of things are gonna be revealed to you, so that you don't have to reveal a whole lot. Um, it's like without even trying, things are gonna be revealed to you. I hope that makes sense. It's almost like a little manipulative, but sometimes it's better to play dumb. Janae. Whatever comes out for Janae. You may want to, I don't know, should you add this? I don't know if you're taking like supplements. I don't do health readings. But you may want to look at more natural ways of getting the same vitamins or whatever supplements. Like I was talking to a friend about sea moss earlier, and he was like, it's better to get the sea moss itself. He was like, I got the supplements and I don't even want to take them for real. It's like I refuse to take them because I need the actual sea moss. So something like that could be important to you right now. If you were looking at different ways of becoming healthier, I think the more natural um, route, the better. You looking good though. You looking good right now. Like you got more free time coming up. I see you having some fun in the sun, and it's like there's someone who is wanting to kind of move back into your energy because of the way that you're glowing right now, or the way that you will be. If this isn't happening, or if you haven't noticed this yet, somebody's feeling like, well, shoot, maybe it was me. Maybe I was the one that was tripping because she looking good, something like that. Yeah, somebody's like, maybe it was me. Like they all over the place. That's probably me. Hey, our talks. Be safe with Michael. Yeah, this is somebody who could have ghosted you. Okay. Ew. What a loser. Somebody who ghosted you was like, did I make the right decision? Yes, you did. Thank you so much for leaving. This person they're struggling too. I don't know what kind of struggle they got going on, but maybe if they ghosted for any reason, it should have been because of that. Whatever it is that they need to go and get together, it should have been because of that. But still, it's like, why ghost if you're still going to be looking at me? I feel like that's what this person is doing. It's like, they're out, they're doing their stuff. They should be focused on whatever their struggle is. But it's like they ghosted so that they could. They have like this group of people that they subscribe to, and they had something to do with how this person treated you, which is even more unattractive. And it's like now this person's like, damn, but you are like so beautiful. Like they're looking at you like, what? what be on my mind for real? Because they are realizing that they're the weirdo. They are the weirdo. They are the clown. They are the stand-up comedian. And you're the lovely one. And whatever these people that got in the way, it's like they put, I don't know, they may have felt like, did these people put them on a pedestal? They put like these people on a pedestal. And maybe they thought they had it confused. They thought these people were putting them on a pedestal. But really, they're like, I should have been putting your ass on a pedestal. Or something like that. I guess they are now. This person just looking for a friend. And they thought they had one. They thought they had one. They ghosted the friend that they could have had. I feel like that's what this is. It's somebody who ghosted you is realizing that you were the friend. Even if it's like a love interest, like you were probably the only real person that would have been this person's friend for real. You know, that would have been genuine to them. And now they have a lot of anxiety about like, oh God, is it over? Is it too late? Miriam. I'm gonna do Miriam, Janine, Yamilsa, Kenny. I'm gonna let y'all know when I'm about to cut it off in a minute. I'll let you know. Miriam. Bronzino. What is that? That sounds good. What is that? Whatever comes out from Miriam. You could be putting more focus into your diet. Maybe you have a goal weight or a goal. You have goals when it comes to your health. This could just be, maintaining a good diet or blood sugar levels, blood pressure, whatever that is. I see you hitting your target. I see you using like a nice combination of things to keep yourself healthy. Like nothing's too much, nothing's too little. Or if that's a goal that you are trying to have, you will reach that. Somebody's watching you kind of multitask. They trying to figure out how to gaslight you. What do I say next? They feel like they in the wilderness. Whoever this is like not a great person. Or they haven't been the best person, you know. They're like, should I leave something at your house? You know, like should I send you a gift? Or you could be getting like a lot of Amazon packages or something like that. So check your email. Somebody's obsessed with you though. Somebody's like, Or you can have like somebody attracted to you that shouldn't be attracted to you, but it's giving this like devilish type of energy. Like somebody that's not the best person. They could be something significant with their mom, whether they have a mother wound, they have a parent who's passed on, or something about their mama could be a clue as to who this person is. They could have been on their own a lot, hit a lot of bumps in the road. There's something about this person not getting the love that they needed is why they act like this. And somewhere in this person's sadness, you came through as like a surprise to them, as like a shock to their system. And they want to come back to you. And because they don't know how to love for real, it's like they trolling you. This is the type of person that when they like you, they pick on you or they push you down the hill. And then you probably look at this person like a joke. Like even understanding them doesn't make it better because it's like, bitch, who you about to treat like this? You said he's a goofy. Sounds like he ain't learned shit. Yeah, this person is low key not a good person. I'm telling you, like the way that they've gone about life, people look at them like they're not a good person. I got troll, stand up comedian, danger, menace. It's just like I'm a bad boy because life, you know. And I'm not judging that or picking on that at all. Most of us have had a hard knock life, okay? And when I say us, I'm including me. But it's like this person was like, yeah, I'm gonna just take that shit and amp it all the way up. Yeah, it's like love doesn't exist. I just cannot. Like this person, this is somebody who really wants love, but then when love comes, they're like, yuck. It's like they amping up the bad boy too much. You know, it's like they're making it more about them, so that they don't have to really be responsible for their feelings. They can just kind of dance in and out of the door of their feelings. But they don't realize they taking other people through this shit with them, and it's like I'm not interested in whatever your trauma makes you do. And guess what? I don't have to be. That's my choice. It's your choice not to get close to love and treat people right. It's my choice not to have to deal with that shit. That's fair. So it's like until this person stops playing this game, because it's really like not interesting. And it's like until you stop playing this game, and realize that life is wonderful. It's what the fuck you make it. Okay. And after the testimony I heard today, I don't want to hear shit from nobody about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, life is unfair. Bitch, spell unfair. No, I know that, you know, this person's situation probably isn't worse than some people's situation, but it damn sure wasn't good. So it's like, never give up. It's really a wonderful life, and you can change anything around. You really, it's so crazy, but there's a silver lining to most things. As bad as it seems, as bad as it is, okay, as bad as shit be, yeah. You said it's time for him to heal. Yeah, anybody else. You know, this person, because it gets to the point where you feel shit. You know what I mean? It gets to the point where you stop considering other people might be having a bad day. It gets to a point, you know. And I know people who've lost kids with the S. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if these people ain't crashing out, what's your fucking problem? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Jeannie, what's crazy is I did your time step at 111, 1-1. Sorry, y'all. You're welcome. Love predictions for Jeannie. Jeannie, love predictions. Careful of people who want to come in and out of your life at their convenience. The calmer, the more peaceful state you approach your love life, the better. It's kind of like, please come in, sit down. And they sit across from you at your desk. And you know how calm the boss be? That's how you going to be with your love life. So it's like chill pill, like you smoke type of vibes. Like, I don't know, you come off, you gonna, if you didn't come off like this before, you going to come off real chill, but very, like, very much in control. Like, you're not going to have to assert yourself a whole lot when it comes to love in the future. People gonna know that they probably, yeah, it's like, I ain't gonna be able to play with this one. Okay, you could be displaying a lot of discipline, like, in your life, period, and it's showing up in your love life as well. This could be with your diet as well. So this discipline is helping you because it's like, you know that while Krispy Kreme may be delicious, I don't need it. Which also means while you may be fine as hell, you know, if it's not good for me, I can pass on that too. So you're gonna be coming off like real desirable. You're gonna be able to smell a catfish from a mile away. Yeah, you are gonna be nobody to play with in love here in the future. Okay? It is not. It won't work. It just won't. It'll probably be kind of boring for toxic. This is gonna be very boring for toxic people. Very devastating for unhealthy people. But who's worried about them? You may have a loved one or ancestor, a guide, a feminine energy that watches over you. People gonna be putting you on a pedestal, and it's like people cannot play games with you. It's giving people a lot of anxiety, and it's gonna show you just how many people are playing games, and it's like, why? Well, who did this to you? So it may be a bit disappointing. It's like, damn, well, where do we go from here? There's only one way to go. The right way. People are not left with any choice but to do right when it comes to you. You know, it's like, well, maybe I should just be a cool person. Um, watch it. I'm sorry, but yeah, you really gonna pose a big challenge for people. Yeah, people, you're gonna have the type of energy and love that make people come correct, like heal, get it together. Like whether you ready or not, this is what it is. It's kind of like you are show business for people. It's like, well, I didn't really have a whole lot of time to rehearse, so I don't have the right shoes. Well, the show starts in 5 seconds, so people are getting pushed out onto the stage, and it's like, show me what you got. Okay, this is not a rehearsal. I be saying that to people I'm dating, like, this is not rehearsal. We're live. We're live. You didn't really have another chance at that. It's not like trying to be too strict with people, but it's kind of like that happened. I feel like you're gonna show a lot of grace, but not when it comes to like what you stand on. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you're gonna be dealing with people who have like hella kids either. Like, no disrespect. People are gonna be surprised if you don't have children too, or like if somebody ain't nabbed you up. Your Milsa. Yeah, somebody gonna give you everything, Jeannie. You gonna get what you want because you stood on business. Because that's usually how that goes. Like, you gonna have one of the people that's like, I'm gonna give you everything. Your Milsa. Thank you, Des, for coming back and let me know. Next 6 months, your Milsa. Somebody's gonna be within the next 6 months. Somebody's gonna be coming back with a lot of regret, like wanting to kind of redeem themselves with you. This person hasn't really changed, so I'm not seeing you like needing to entertain that. They just having a hard time like getting enough of you. I don't know. But it's like this person's coming back for their ego. So let's see what else in the next 6 months. You're gonna be cleaning house. This could be like literally like doing a big sweep through your house, getting rid of things that you don't need anymore. This could be the big sweep in your life. People, places, things. You could even be like eliminating a lot of fears as well. This could be like a physical cleaning that turns into an energetic cleaning. And then it's like, yeah, your vibe is gonna be raising in the next 6 months because it's like you're not realizing like the steps that you're taking, the things that you're getting rid of are also clearing things out energetically for you. Just like not realizing how much room you have in your house after you get rid of everything. That's how your life is gonna feel. It's like you get to turn the page and there's like plenty of space now. The next 6 months, your confidence. You may sleep a little less, but I do see you like not needing as much sleep. Like your energy levels are restoring. You may feel like you're getting back to where you once were. You gonna have a lot of like, Craig, why the hell is you on my phone type of moments. Okay. Yeah, you got exes that are gonna be like, so you miss her. I was thinking. I'm not seeing you entertaining any of that. You're gonna be looking great. I see you experiencing a lot of happiness. There's a wish coming true for you. This could be in terms of your finances. Financially, there's a wish coming true for you. It's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. With the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Ten of Cups. Oh, yes. That's what's... Now here ain't nothing cut that bitch, y'all. That's what's making it so much easier. It's like, not that money is, but it is, So it's that. Fill in the blanks. It's like, yeah, money ain't everything, but money is a lot in this case. And people may feel like, oh, you see how it is when people got, have a little money in their pocket. No, we see what it is. When you thought I wasn't worth, it's like, I don't know. Don't let nobody gaslight you who's trying to come back into your life because why are they not in your life? Don't let nobody come back in your life trying to gaslight you. They wasn't shit. Whoever this person is wasn't shit. They just didn't see this coming for you. And it's like, well, thank God. Thank God you didn't see how blessed my life was going to be because you weren't really treating me right unless you saw that. I don't know. So you've been shielded from a lot of disingenuous people. Okay, so don't question like how things have gone for you because it was like we had to move all this stuff out of the way. We can't bless you with these losers in your life, with these people around you who don't have your best interests. That's what makes them a loser, by the way. They didn't have your best interests at heart. That's loser shit. Why are you doing that with anybody? So you're about to see a big blessing come into your life in the next 6 months. You're gonna see why everything happened the way that it has. Okay. So if it's time to walk away, don't question those things in the next 6 months. Or if people walk away from you. Kenny, I'm gonna be stopping soon, y'all. I feel it in my bones. I have an event the next 2 days, so I want to kind of pace myself and rest and such, and do my hair and such. What are you not being told? Let's see, Kenny. What are you not being told? Thank you, Necessary Truths. Somebody's sad. They're not telling you that. They're going through some sort of sorrow. Alright, penny pinching. This could be financially. They're having to make like compromises and sacrifices right now, or this could be why they had to kind of put a pause or a stop to something. Like, let's say you and somebody, y'all always went out to lunch on Wednesdays, like, and they've been saying they can't make it. Like, money could be tight right now. That's just for example. It doesn't have to be that specifically. I do feel like everything's going to be okay. It's just a matter of time. Like, with them making these sacrifices, they'll be able to get themselves like out of the red if this is about finances. But that is something that you're not being told. You may have been trying to figure out what's going on, and it's like this person's they got concerns. You know, I don't feel like it has anything to do with you necessarily. What are you not being told? There's someone who presents as if everything is okay on the outside. Is this the same person? Yeah, somebody's presenting like everything's okay on the outside, but they're actually feeling like very confined. Yeah, there's somebody, I don't know what this has to do with you. They may feel like this could be a friend of yours, and it's like, Kenny always be having this shit together, so I don't really want to talk about what's going on with me. Sometimes that happens. Like, friends are like, I didn't feel like I was in a position to like really talk to you about what I had going on or celebrate you when you may have needed me or whatever that is. Like, you have somebody that's going through that in your life. Just not in the best place right now, so it's hard for them to open up. But I feel like everything's gonna be okay. I just feel like maybe you won't have so much of this person's presence in your life right now. I'm getting focused on something else for now. Andrea. Andrea. Whatever God and the universe has for Andrea. Careful who you are taking wise counsel from, even if it's me. Okay? This may not be me that I'm talking about, but um, I would just be careful of what all the intake is during this time. Okay? Um, it's ghetto out here, and everybody doesn't know what they're talking about. Okay, and everybody isn't always being led by the right things. So maybe this is God like, hey, why don't you come spend some time with me? I can show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. I can show you better than April could tell you. You know, April can point you back to me. Pretty much. So that's kind of what I'm getting. Um, because I got Auntie Caroline on this, but she's in the reverse. And a lot of people would travel near and far to come and get her, predictions and things like that in the Hoodoo Tarot. Well, not in the Hoodoo Tarot, but, just back then. But with her being in the reverse, I don't know. And I'm seeing like another reader here. So somebody may tell you something. Hmm. This is like getting an inaccurate assessment of something and then you getting an accurate assessment from someone else. If that makes any sense. It's like, especially when it may come to a particular person. What? It's like someone, I don't know, let's see what this is. Because I'm getting like a person here. You may have gotten a reading on this person before. But something that you may have been told about this person or your understanding of a particular person could be different than what it actually is. Like you may have had said, well, maybe that they are like this because of this, but really it's because, oh, this could have been somebody who was like really misguided in their life. Maybe that's what this is. Like somebody may not have had the best, most accurate, I don't know why I want to say accurate upbringing or something about not learning things the right way or from someone who didn't know themselves. So it's like they did as their parents did. They did as whoever they were around did. Even if that wasn't necessarily the right way or the right thing. It's like this person only knew what they saw, what they've experienced. And I feel like if you, I don't know, maybe this is something that you were able to avoid the worst of it. Your intuition could have led you away from somebody who would not have been able to lead you. Would not have been able to be a good influence in your life. You could have been led away from like the worst of it. Even if you got your feelings hurt in this situation, trust me, you did not experience what could have happened. Okay, with this individual, as you like went all in with this person, you you avoided someone reliving someone's childhood with them. Cause I'm getting like somebody who was not like, and it's a mother figure. It's like their mama or whoever, whatever feminine energy in this person's life was not mothering. It was something about the mama not mama-ing. Okay, and it affected this person, and you would have been fighting and carrying and scratching and screaming with this person, like in front of the kids, and like yeah, you ended up avoiding a ruining a child's life ruining a child, being a part of like a kid being traumatized. Another like kind of repeating of a cycle. Because somebody did not have. It's sad, you know. Like they could have. They could have like a very avoidant personality, something like numb in somebody, and you may have been like, "Well, is it this? Is it that?" You don't even want to know what it is. This baby saw things that they shouldn't have seen, and they if you had a baby with them, they were about to put y'all kids through the same thing. Because until we, oh Lord, it's like easy to say until we face our shadows and blah blah blah. But it's a process, you know what I mean? Like I didn't realize that I was dating people like my daddy until I looked up and that motherfucker was looking and sounding just like him, and I was like, holy smokes! If I don't shake out of this cycle and go ahead and heal whatever this wound is, or whatever the hell I got going on, because it's like there are a lot of wonderful sides of my father, but there are a lot of sides I'll never fuck with nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like we gotta work through those things, you know. And until they're even conscious of that, this person's not gonna be good for nobody. So we gotta hold on that baby. Sarah, Sarah. I'm gonna finish up tomorrow after Sarah. I will post the timestamps in the comments for who is next. Thank you so much for looking with Theresthattarot. And don't worry, I'll be back tomorrow. Happy Juneteenth. Shout out to all the my flower children. Okay, happy Juneteenth. Shout out to us. Okay. It's Juneteenth where I am, by the way. So, come through, Sarah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Good reading. You coming into a winning season after a lot of things could have just been like not okay. It's so crazy that number 19 is on this card. It says success, victory, and achievement. This could be a very positive day for you. Happy Juneteenth. Okay. A sense of victory after remaining committed. This could be to yourself, your goals, or whatever, but there's a lot of gain that's happening for you soon. Profit. You're going to profit off of something that you put your hard work into. You've learned a lot of tough lessons about life. And instead of letting things kind of just tear you down, you've learned from them, you know, taking on you put it on your resume or however you want to say, took it as a training course. Um, but you've made necessary sacrifices, even if it took you through like withdrawal or you had to deal with a lot of rejection. It awakened you, and you're coming into a season where you're not easily like influenced by bad things. You're not easily like bribed into the wrong situations. Like this is a really lucky period that you're coming into. Indulgence, like sweet indulgence, joy, new friends, or more harmony in your pre-existing relationships. You're gonna be having a good time. I don't know. This is just be a great summer, you know. But I'm seeing a lot more joy in your interactions with people, and because you are no longer like entertaining people who are coming up with excuses as to why they in your face and they not single or whatever that is, like you're not entertaining no kind of third party, whatever that is. You have commitment coming into your life too. You're manifesting like people who gonna take you serious, not just in love. Damn it. Fuck. Damn it. Y'all still hear me, right? Alright. People who are gonna be taking you a lot more seriously in love, in life. Is that it? It is. I feel like, yeah, you're gonna have someone coming into your life that really shows you why self love and making like these certain changes were so necessary for you. It's like the more like this stuff sounds cliche. This stuff sounds like, oh, here comes another spiritualist telling me I need to love myself. Nobody. This is like saying drink water. Telling somebody to love themselves is like telling them to drink water, feed your body well, exercise, be kind to yourself. Don't run out into traffic. You know, like it's not for naught. This is a real thing, and there are real, tangible, and intangible results that come from it. The same way you teach your kid, wash your hands, else germs and things. Like, I don't know. It's just like really do that. Really take that serious. Really remember how simple that concept is, even if it's not always easy. Um, because it's really about to change your life in a very positive way. It really is. Like this is going to be a very caring, loving, supportive period of your life. And somebody's going to come in and promise you everything that you ain't been promised for. So I love that. I'm so glad that we ended on that note. My other phone died. This one about to die too. So I'm gonna figure out if I can. Cause I don't think I got my SIM code. So that was not a good thing that that phone died. But we're gonna see if I have it. I love y'all. Thank you for booking. I will be back tomorrow to finish the questions, and I will post all of the questions in the timestamps. I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.